Welcome to Your Own University. Today we are going to be talking about one thing that we all have, and that is our hearts. And the 5 things that we need to really help it expand what's been happening in the universe right now, and what you can do today to raise your vibration so you can be a bigger light in the world. I don't know about you, but we have been having some massive stuff in the world, and I've seen it all over the internet. My heart's expanding, heart energy. Your heart is so much more powerful than your brain, and this is science, everybody, that our brain has electromagnetic waves. It acts like a computer, but your heart has double, triple that in power and magnitude. And when you're in line with your heart, it is beautiful. But often when we're raised, and I work with a lot of people that have gone through, adverse childhoods, and so more of us have them than not. And when we're raised, our heart closes down. And so as you expand in your awakening, as you expand in knowing yourself, your heart literally bursts open. I know this past Sunday, I spent most of the day just feeling my heart and the pain in my heart. And then this week, different things are triggering my heartache, and it physically is hurting as well as emotionally. I'm facing like what is important here. So I'm going to share those things that I'm being reminded about with you today. So if you are experiencing, like me and so much of the world, this power surge to open up our hearts, to live in our hearts, and to really expand your heart, you can do it with more ease and grace. So the first thing that I want to talk about is that when we're going through an emotional awakening, when you are literally up leveling, it's going to happen on a cellular level. And this isn't talked about as much. So if you are going through an awakening, if you are coming to a place of self-awareness and you start feeling pain in, say, your heart. So you might have pain in your back, pain in your front, you have an opening of your chest. This is very real. This is also why people have heart attacks, literally, because they stuff all those emotions. But as you unpack the emotional heartache that you might have, your heart expands and opens. So you might feel those heartfelt emotions like random tears. You might manifest different situations in your life where you might get to face heartbreak or different situations where you're being challenged to look at your own worth and your own value and where you stand. So you don't close down your heart, but you can stand up for your heart and expand even more. You also might feel a literal opening of the chest or the back area. Now, this also happens with all the rest of the chakras. So if you're having an opening through your root chakra, you might feel some leg pains or gut things or stomach issues or throat issues or third eye, right? It's like people get pimples right here and it's like, oh, I know what you're going through, right? People get headaches when there's an expansion. So tip number 2 is go out and get some support. Beautiful things for the heart is nature, is flowers. I love flower and flower power for heart opening. Allow yourself to get adjusted by a chiropractor or go get a massage or do something loving for yourself. Huge. Tip number 3, when your heart is expanding, like I said, you are going to be faced with old news, old challenges. Maybe people that you love or care about will act weird, right? They'll do something that they haven't done before. And They might not even know why they're doing it, but it will trigger you to either react the old way that you used to, or really take into account where your heart is and who you are. So respect yourself, respect your boundaries, know your value and know your worth in these moments, and really stand for that. If you go into old patterns of questioning, be compassionate with yourself and go, if you react to that person or that circumstance, maybe it's your kids, maybe it's your boss, maybe it's your love, maybe it's your best friend, then you react to that circumstance. Ask yourself, is this an old reaction or is this currently what's happening? 4, when your heart is expanding, know that know what's happening in the world right now. So we just got done with eclipse season. Retrograde just shifted back, so communication should be better, but we're still clearing that stuff up, as well as we're going into the Lion's Gate. So this Lion's Gate is a big energy opening that happens once a year that truly allows us to up level, to shift. And when I say up level, I'll talk more about the awakening and leveling up in our lives. But what I mean basically is if you began your life in a downwards, like at the bottom of a spiral, and you kind of created your life experiences, your unconscious, subconscious brain, right? And you created those heart experiences and meanings in your life, and you start manifesting from your brain and your heart region. We manifest a lot faster from our heart region, but you start manifesting from this heart region while you kind of go up a little bit as you're learning, up a little bit more, and then you go through those experiences again on a higher level, and you have some more understanding about them. Then you up level again, and you go through those experiences on a higher level, and you're like, oh, and this is where you start taking your power back and shifting those experiences. Then you might go through them again. So for me, I'm definitely going through a testing period at this moment. Will I stand in my worth? Am I respecting who I am and my boundaries and what I desire and what I require? Am I opening my heart, or I'm making myself wrong and going to old story and trying to fix or shift what's happening in my heart? And feeling that opening and expanding, leaning into that. How are you facing the situations right now? How can you have deeper understanding for yourself and know that there is the whole universe and the earth and all of humanity really with you walking through this time of opening? 5. This one is really, really big. So I talked about how you have this physical pain. I talked about how you're clearing old patterns and things are moving. I talked about love and compassion and doing things that are loving and compassionate for you. I talked about how the world has your back, right? It's like you're not crazy. This is actually being supported to up level you to this place of heart expansion, because when we live from the heart, we literally manifest better, we live more soul embodied, we're happier, and we have better relationships, and we do more in the world. We get more done faster and more creatively. So this 5th one is really, really huge to understand that all of this is adding more light into your world. So there's a beautiful paradigm. It's a Chinese paradigm as a bull, right? And it's like your heart, a broken heart is like this bull. And the bull has gold laid in all the cracks and crevices. So if you have gone through a lifetime or different circumstances of heartbreak, of heart opening, of heart questioning, and you are feeling like I am, you're feeling this opening, this expansion, take some breaths into your heart and allow yourself to just allow the light to expand, allow the opening to happen, to surrender, to release, invite the Holy Spirit or God or universe or source or love itself into this region of your life. And just expand into your heart, be present in your heart center. So we're just gonna do that together because I wanna support you in this right now, because it is big and huge and wonderful that we have this beautiful opportunity, this support with the Lion's Gate, the support with everything that happened in July, to step into more of our heart center, more of your centeredness, more of that love and respect for one another, and better communication, better manifestation right here, right now. So let's do this together. So go ahead and take your hands and just place them on your heart. Right? Place them on your heart. I invite you to close your eyes. If you're driving, please don't close your eyes. Operating heavy machinery, please don't close your eyes. But close your eyes and take a breath. And just breathe into your heart. Just notice where your heart is feeling. Notice if there's any stuckness in your breath or if your breath is fluid. If there's any circumstances that are coming up into your life, just breathe in unconditional love and trust, respect. Breathe into the expansion of your body, feeling light going through your heart, through your body. And visualize your heart expanding, the energy around your heart expanding. You can visualize it like a hula hoop kind of going around and around, spinning, and then like a sphere spinning, and let it grow. So it's around your heart, around your high heart, which is like in the sternal notch, connecting throughout your body, expanding through your limbs, expanding outside of your body, expanding into the room that you're in. Just creating more and more room, more and more space for you. Expanding this heart energy all the way out into the city, state, providence, country, hemisphere, all the way around the world. Just expanding this, feel it open, and invite your pure light, your pure soul all the way in it. And if there's anything that you'd like to manifest, any kind of relationship you'd like to heal, any kind of opening in your life that you would like to see happening, anything that needs to be filled with gold, with light, with love, that has been cracked, hurt, or shut down, I'm going to invite this into this energy. Visualize it being healed, aligned, purified, respected, loved, blessed, knowing that you are co-creator. What do you want to create in your life right now? More respect, more love. Breathe into that, visualize it, feel it. Give thanks for it already here with you, for you, as you. And whenever you're ready, knowing that it is, already is, it's coming, it's here, it's landed. Your heart has encompassed it and loving it. Feel that opening, more light in your body. And enjoy your August. Enjoy your August. If this resonates with you, please make sure to subscribe to our page and like us. Share this with your friends and family to help elevate and relieve any heart tension, any heartache, any discord in relationships that have come up. I'm just asking us to love deeper, to love more, to be more unconditional in our lives. I love you. Thank you for being a part of Your Own University. If you want to know more about us and our programs, we are accepting applications for our next round of holistic health coaches. So if you've thought about joining this billion-dollar amazing industry of people helping people, then jump on over to Your Own University and fill out an application. Let's have an interview and see if you're right for this beautiful, really hands-on, very unique methodology of teaching that's going to help you coach the whole person and really be a leader in the field. Talk to you soon.